Barry Schooner, North Dakota Quarterly, Hayden-Sperry Review, Minnesota Review, Weber the Contemporary West, Rhino, Notre Dame Review, and Poetry East. She has published 2 chapbooks and a full-length collection, and she lives in Oregon and likes to contemplate the moon by her bed.
Thank you. I'm not a very organized person, so I was doing this on the bus coming, and I was thinking I should be reading jokey poetry, something light, something, that's got humor to it. But you know what? I'm reading a poem that's not exactly that. It's a tribute to somebody. I grew up in Hollis, Queens in New York, and this is a poem for somebody, a little girl there. It's called Mary Jo. Mary Jo wore a colored bandana over her hair, banana yellow, not to go with her shoes, but to set them off, like little fire engines with flames on them. 3 weeks past her first communion, God came for her with his torn wings. I remember the day, May 15th, 2 months before my 8th birthday. I remember the envelope of happiness she always dug out of the yard's damp fist, as if there was no father chucking beer cans, no mother with yellow teeth, tobacco-stained hands. We played hide and seek once the clothesline of days lengthened. I could never find her. She knew how to grow so small she could erase herself behind tree limbs, inside boxes, shelf drawers, till one day she wouldn't be here anymore. Is it a comfort to become invisible? My father says not everybody is meant to breathe the shrunken air here, live their days with even shoelaces, a scarcity of lace. That sometimes it is the rarefied space that saves us, like metal crucifixes, plastic bags. She chose the plastic bag, its clear circumference, tied one over her head, tried to find that perfect bubble she could live in, a membrane so impenetrable you can outlast the rain. This is called The Man on the Bus. The man on the bus sinks into the tabloids, is trolling for love, keeps one hand pressed over the side of his face. A scattering of purple kisses sweep up around his right eye and behind his ear, where God's lips press too long and hard on the birth table. But he has forgotten this, knows only the way life reins in what it cannot bathe. The hemlocks in our backyard could hide the man, a toy water pistol, our child's frisbee, and not let them go. Some things vanish before we realize they have been waiting for us. Can the world erase God's high-strung kisses? Will the man on the bus wake up unpetaled one day? I dig out old spoons, rusted canaries, blue marbles, things the world has forgotten, to which the hemlocks cling. Then I thought I would try a couple of. I'm always working on something new, and I thought I would just try a couple of strange new things. We were patty caking in the dark, armed with our Tower of Pisa, our knit socks and chrysanthemum, our corded voices calling, armed with our pistachios and roadkill, our ruptured love that never runs smooth but contains us. It is a game of sorts, giving up the ghost, stirring the batter for the cake, minding the baker's ecclesiastics, the chocolate on chocolate on chocolate, forsaking who we thought we were in the name of what we might become. We are patty caking the dark, want to speak smooth and not slur things, the way picture books befriend, the way lightning bugs beg off indifference, and nocturnal possum attempt to travel the blinded safety of the roads, the way the stir stick herds the stars into the big bowl. We are patty caking the dark, whipping up white overtures inside dark housing, clap, 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 stir, 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 as if the dark really needs us, our almond extract, our confection sugar, our mother of God, piped icing, the hazard of lace lifting. I was thinking of February, and you were gorgeous in your mock blue work shirt, your hands that hold the braille of the world and do not stab things. Feed me something, something soothing and slippery, chunks of frozen mango thawing, and the dissolved forms of jewelweed, and Cassandra loitering under the shade tree. And how brilliant a day, how brilliant a day. And thank you, and will you please, and almost certainly, and see how the sun climbs the curved shoulder of roof tiles, and kitchen sink it, baby, and bug jar with holes. Why not? And the appraisal of house lots, and the would-be expense of loitering, and the always, and the always, and the always. So this is how it goes, goes, goes. The haves and the whatnots, the famous and the disdained, the escargot and the meatloaf. You are gorgeous. Did I tell you that? In a certain unrelenting kind of way. No enamel. A peridot in a blue sea. A consequential being. And yes, I could love you. And yes, and yes, and yes. See how the grass grazes even the metal sky, turns its eye towards us. See the way my tail preens when you call my name. Call my name then. Call my name. But only if you really mean it. I am not beyond asking. This is the last one. The corridor of my love is 5 parts sympathy in A Holiday by the Sea, is ringworm and hyacinth, the muddy road on the way to the bridge. The corridor of my love is the mouth organ of guppies, is kumquats, fluted bank vaults, lace lofted wisteria, a child's faded cloth doll in the room. The corridor of my love is a sea divorced of its shipwrecks. All night I contemplate the lust of you, your gargoyles, your calamine and ammonia plantations, your suited bird feeders, the way you shop shear winter, wording your coat like a poor man's tablecloth. All night I contemplate your hands' racy epistles, the subsumed blue of your sea, the way you undo my coat slowly, button by button, no longer a pallbearer of the dark. See how your eyes preamble the feast of your lips, graze across my body's secret equator, take in the luminous, our flocks of yellow finch rising. Thank you.